Well guys, you know what it is. A disassembled aquarium in an aquascaper's home doesn't stay like that for long. So I was flipping through Takashi Amano book and I came across this island aquarium that reminded me the very first tank I built as Glazed. I had to go back to 2022 and build the second version of it. So welcome to the channel and let's jump into another full build of this beautiful aquarium. So let me walk you through the setup and the build real quick. The tank is a sideways, measures 60 cm left to right and 40 cm deep and tall. For filtration I'm using a Oase Biomaster 250 together with a pressurized CO2 kit from Siiryu as well. As for the light, in these first shots I'm using a twin star E-line from the previous build, but I will actually start the tank with a 600S line. You can already see the unboxing video on my channel. Now starting from the base, I filled the bottom with Masterline RootMax. They are nutrient pellets with everything plant need, plus hormones, acids and enzymes to boost nutrient absorption. Then I went straight to adding the Aquasoil. I could have used volcanic rock at the bottom, but decided not to do this time. In this tank I'm testing the new Aquasoil from Aquatlantis. It's a brand new on the market, rich in nutrients and made with Japanese black soil, so I've got high expectations for it. Now it's time to play a bit with the hardscape and define the main lines of the layout. Remember, the goal here is to create an island, so it's essential to have a central piece with that slightly asymmetric balance. The first draft looks good, so let's move on the final layout. For this setup I'm using Seiryu stone to build the base, lift the branches and also create a physical boundary between the foreground plants and the epiphytes that will be attached to the wood and rocks. It's important that every piece of wood touches the rock so it can be glued down and won't float. Try mixing textures and don't be afraid to experiment with different pieces. At this point I was pretty happy with the left side and the right side was starting to take shape. And finally, the central piece. So here's the first version of the layout. Looks pretty cool, but I wasn't completely happy with the right and central areas, so I made a few changes, as you can see right now. This is the final layout, much more balanced with a strong structure. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the changes. After fixing everything to the rocks with superglue and fast fusion compound like I'm showing here, it was finally time to move on what really matters: planting. The plants come straight from BSP in Spain, a channel partner for over a year now. And as you can see, great quality, size and color as well. Once everything was ready and prepared, it was finally time to plant. For the background I went to Rotala Green and Rotala HRA. I'm curious to see how it turns out, since my first choice would have probably been a mix of Juncus repens and Hygrophila odora. Still on the background, but on the sides I used a mix of Cryptocorinths, Willishi Nevili and Parva, and in some front areas near the hardscape some Wenditi tropica flamingo. On the hardscape I was with a mix of Microsorum pati, Microsorum trident as well, Busphalandrus red and Anubias nana mini, and for the carpet Micranthemum Monte Carlo. For filtration I didn't show it on the video, but inside the Biomaster I've got 2 baskets of Masterline Filter Max for a proper bacteria colony, and 1 basket of mechanical filtration with Masterline Purity for that extra crystal clear water. And guys, here's the final look before filling the tank. And here's the final result. I'm honestly real happy how it turns out. My island is back, now it's time to let it grow. If I make any changes, I will post an update, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching guys, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. See you in the next one, bye bye.